Hello everyone, I am D-Mind, the mind of one and all, and welcome back to another episode of One Small Fire at a Time. And in the last episode, we just knocked into the adult world and Candela was taken away. Like, we don't even know what happened to her. And so now we're gonna find her with Jake. Yeah, there's something really wrong with all these people. We're all lunatics. There's something wrong with all of us. Yeah, you're right. We continue walking. Janice? Drake Perrault? A young girl's voice halts my steps. I turn around. Fia! It's the self-proclaimed goddess, Fia Leone. Will you move here too? No, we're just here to see Candela. Ah yes, Candela Perrault came here this morning. You met her? Do you know where she is? I know everything, my child. Come with me, I'll take you to Candela Perrault. Fia starts walking. Why'd they move Candela so suddenly? They didn't even give us a chance to say goodbye, so strange. She glances up, thinking. Not long afterwards, she looks straight ahead again. Gods do know everything, my child, but sometimes you must find your own answers. Which means she has no idea. She's here. Fia stops in front of the door, nods at us, and leaves. I face the closed door. Candela? Yes? Hearing Candela's voice behind the door makes me feel relieved. Dots. Always with the dots. This is the machine it's not a machine, magic machine factory where they make magic machines. The building was massive and seemed doubly so because, aside from the few dozen men in sweaty shirts casting magic spells around half-erected walls and unassembled machinery, only two gentlemen stood amidst the vast emptiness. Welcome to my factory, Geoff Godwin announced before quickly adding, well, what's soon to be a factory anyway. As you can see, the building itself is still in the middle of construction and anything you see here, like that big furnace doesn't... Oh wait. I'm not Janice anymore. Ugh. That's what I'm saying. It's weird, suddenly we're in the factory, alright. Anything you see here like that big furnace doesn't actually work yet. Geoff waited for Colton to command, but the alienist stayed quiet. Colton wasn't even looking at him. He realized and was instead glancing about the factory. Geoff wondered if Colton was studying the layout of the building, trying to figure out how many workers this building would host daily, which in turn would give him an idea of how many potions he had to supply. But he would have been wrong. Geoff followed Colton's gaze and noticed him watching a construction worker levitating a brick to the top of the furnace. After that, Colton shifted his gaze to another worker, testing a big gear by rotating it with wind magic. Colton's eyes darted again, seemingly at random, but once again landed on the worker. All the while, Geoff didn't miss Colton's uncharacteristically stern expression. He wondered if it was just the alienist's habit of studying the behavior of everyone he knew. When another worker walked toward them, Geoff saw Colton instantly tense up. Excuse me, the worker said as he passed. Colton silently made way for him, but his cold gaze never left the worker's back until he was at least a dozen paces away. Colton? Geoff called out to his guest. Huh? Oh, sorry, Colton said, finally looking at Geoff in the eye. I was just admiring your factory. He lied. He was observing the workers, but Geoff decided not to press the matter. That's alright. I wonder what's wrong with Colton. Geoff had invited Colton to the factory. Oh yeah, Colton was afraid of the outside world, wasn't he? Geoff had invited Colton to the factory in hopes that it would make the alienist more open to talking about his mana potions, and perhaps reveal some more important information that could be useful for Commander Wolf's investigation. But that didn't happen. Even when he was speaking with Geoff, Colton seemed constantly on alert. Geoff wasn't sure if it was the alertness of a small animal cautious of wild beasts, or of a beast watching a pack of animals, waiting for a chance to attack the most vulnerable among them. Now that he thought about it, Colton had been like this ever since they left Eclipse. Yeah? Do you like this place? Joff asked. Oh yes, it's wonderful. This is my first time seeing a magic machine factory. I couldn't be more excited. Joff Godwin had met many people, nobles and businessmen mostly, and if there was one thing he had learned from all of that experience, it was how to spot a fake smile. Colton Sherwood was sporting one of those currently. I see. Now about the mana potions. And we're back to Janice. He just jumps. It doesn't give any indication. Janice, you're here! And you're, Jake? Yeah, Drake starts fidgeting. It seems like he wants to say something but he's too shy to say anything. Candela, did something happen to you? Why will you move here so suddenly? I don't know, Mr. Sherwood suddenly wanted me to move. I told him I wanted to say goodbye to everyone but I guess he was in a hurry. So I'm glad to see you now. I'm happy that Fia is here, but I'm going to miss everyone in the children's ward, especially you and Anna. Of course she forgot about the blood. Candela, you forgot your sketchbook. Here. I show her the sketchbook. Oh. But Candela only stares at the sketchbook while cocking her head. Candela? I didn't forget. I left it in my old room. Huh? Janice, you can keep it. It was your birthday just the other day, right? I'm giving it to you as a birthday present. Hahaha. Why? Why don't you want your sketchbook? I don't think I'll be able to continue drawing. What? What are you talking about? Candela? Yeah? Looks like she lost interest in our conversation as usual. I look at her sketchbook. This was the one thing Candela always kept with her, so why does she want me to keep it now? I open the sketchbook and flip through it, going through the various drawings Candela has made over the years. I stop at the page that shows a drawing of me and Anna that silly Candela drew us with cat ears and tails, because she thought it would make us look cute. Well, I guess you have to admit that we do look pretty cute. I continue to flip through the pages. Suddenly, I stop at a page that is unlike all the others. What is this? There's no drawing on this page. Instead, it contains a list of notes written in Candela's handwriting. An item near the end of the list immediately catches my attention. The cat ears and tails aren't real, don't draw the cat ears. Above the item is another one that reads, Anna doesn't have a horn. I read the other items and realize that they are all notes about things that Candela shouldn't draw because they aren't real. Candela, what is... Janice, you look really pretty. That pink aura and those roses swirling around you are beautiful. Hahaha. Oh, so that's why she loses attention. She's delusional. Pink aura? Roses? Didn't she say something like that before too? Ah! Candela gapes at Drake with a worried look. She moves her eyes up and down, studying Drake from head to toe. What is it? Drake, are you hurt? Huh? No. Then why are you covered in blood? What? I look at Drake. He must be sweating, but he's definitely not drenched in blood. Oh, maybe Mr. Colton wasn't drenched in blood. Your clothes. There's patches of blood all over them. I don't understand what you're saying. There's no blood on my clothes. No? Oh, hahaha. So it's another hallucination. I said the same thing to Mr. Sherwood last night. I should apologize to him later. Or maybe it was real and she can't tell the difference. Candela, how long have you been hallucinating? Janice, I think you and Drake should leave now. Huh? What's wrong? I feel there's something really wrong with me. I don't understand what's happening, but... Janice, I'm so happy to see you. Candela? Janice, run away, I can't control myself. Okay, she's... What's happening? All of a sudden, Candela's hands start gleaming. Oh no, this is bad. My magic power. What's happening to me? Hahaha. Gusts of wind start to form around Candela as they collide. The swirling start to form a tornado. Drake and I scramble for cover, but we are soon gobbled up by the violent tornado. It quickly turns the place upside down, breaking and flinging all sorts of things around. I guess this is why people don't give lunatics mana potions, but oh well. Ah! I hear the building coming apart. Everything is spinning around me and I feel like I'm going to be sick. Then as As it sucked us in, the tornado hurls into the sky. How is that possible? From the air I glanced down at a huge hole in the roof, and in it, the still raging tornado. Janice, try to stay close to me. Nullify. The weight leaves my body. Drake and I are falling in slow motion. This must be the magic Drake used to escape from Eclipse. We both land on our feet, a little dizzy but otherwise unharmed. The tornado dies down. From the hole in the roof emerges the body of a young girl, slowly drifting upwards. Oh god. Oh no, why am I doing this? Huh? Why am I doing what? Candela looks around her. Oh, I'm up in the air. Ha ha ha, this is fun. Ah! She peeks down and notices me and Drake. Janice! And then she aims her right hand down at us. This is bad. Something like a ball makes a loud splashing sound as it erupts from Candela's hand. Ha! Drake throws his arm up. The ground is in front of us shakes, then splits, creating a rift, from which a white rock formation springs out to shield us from Candela's water ball. The ball of water slams into the wall of rock, one explodes into water droplet, the other into pebbles. Huh? What am I doing here? Why am I attacking Janice? I shouldn't be attacking Janice. Huh? Oh no, I can't control my magic. What's going on here? The door is flung open, someone hurries out shouting. Janice, Drake! Mrs. Sherwood, Candela started attacking us. What's happening to her? No, my magic. What is this? Her magic is getting out of control. If only we had discovered her hallucinations sooner. What? What is that dark cloud? And is it just me or is the air getting chilly? No, it's just you. It's not just you. Not just chilly, it's also unusually very windy. Summon. Candela's right hand glows with blue light. Drops of water start falling from the clouds looming over her. Summon. Her left hand glows with green light. Gales of wind come from all directions. Is that Blizzard? Candela brings her two hands together. I think it was like amplify summon intelligence and amplify summon faith. No wait, it has courage. I think it had nullify courage too. So no, it can't be. It's a storm or some kind. Amplify. Yeah, it's not Blizzard. Blizzard is nullify courage, cause that's ice. The rain pours even harder and the wind becomes even more violent. Ugh, what is this magic? It's Rainstorm, a combo magic spell that combines water and wind, and then amplifies their power. Combo magic? Don't you need two magicians to cast that? Now if you possess both magical traits, a magician has two hands after all. Still, a normal magician like Candela shouldn't be able to cast a high level spell like this by herself. Can't you do something? Well, yeah, wouldn't she run out of mana soon? The only way to stop her is to defeat her, but I can only use water and earth magic. I don't have anything I can use against her that far up. Maybe I can shoot water at her. No, her rainstorm would render that useless. Why is she levitating anyway? The levitation spell should have been cancelled when she used the hand to cast a new spell. Probably the wind. You're right, it's those winds. Then we can imagine how strong those winds are. They can keep someone suspended in the air. This is really bad. The rainstorm grows even fiercer as time passes. Part of the roof are obliterated by the wind. We barely manage to keep ourselves from getting blown away. I hear someone running. What's going on? I sense abnormally strong magic. Oh god. Professor, we have to stop her. Is there any magic you can use? I can use fire and water magic. Water is probably useless, but I can try throwing a fireball. But what if I hurt her? If we don't stop her, she'll hurt everyone. Very well. What happened to Aiden? Wait, I accidentally clicked on that. Text log. Fire! Okay, that's how he said. Both hands burst in flame. He flings the fire at Candela. The fireball speeds against the rain, straight at the floating girl. But when it reaches her, most of it has been extinguished by the heavy downpour. Candela suffers very little damage from what remains of the fireball. She stays in the air, her rainstorm only becoming more ferocious. That didn't work. The building rattles as it is blasted repeatedly by the raging gales of wind. Candela, stop this! Candela has stopped talking altogether. It's as if the deadly spell has consumed her mind. It's no use, she's not even aware of what's happening anymore. Candela? Mrs. Shaw, why are your magical traits? Intelligence and willpower. Then there's a way to stop her. Mine are intelligence and courage. Paul looks up. I thought he was looking at Candela, but on close inspection I realized he's gazing at the dark clouds. You don't mean... Yes, we can combine courage and willpower to cast thunder. Oh, we'll cause the lightning to strike from that cloud directly above her. But... I understand, it's the only way. Mrs. Sherwood offers a hand to Paul and Paul takes it in his hand. Their hands begin to glow. What the hell are they doing? Combo magic, they're letting their mana flow and gather at the point where their hands are joined. Mrs. Sherwood, is this really okay? You know how deadly this spell is. Well, fighting against a rainstorm. It won't work if we hold anything back. What? Then don't do that. Yeah, you can't kill Candela. Mrs. Sherwood lets out a frustrated grunt. She shakes her head. I'm sorry, children, there's no other way. At this rate, she's going to destroy the ward and everyone in it. She lost her mind, her magic is uncontrollable, and she'll kill everybody if we don't stop her. Maybe don't give her mana. No! Stop it, I'll do something. I'll stop Candela. You can't do anything, Janice. I can. Drake, use your magic to lower the gravity, I'll jump at her. What? No, you can't do that. She's right, little Janice, see those winds? I don't need to tell you what would happen if they blew you away while you have no gravity, do I? I don't care, I'll stop Candela. Are you insane? That's suicide. I am insane. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't. Drake, do it. But, do it. In comes Shalaba. Do it. Okay. Drake slowly raises his trembling hand. Drake, don't. Drake casts his magic. I feel as light as a feather. Professor, we're casting the magic now. Got it. Summon. I get ready to jump, but it's too late. It happens so fast, the sky flashes white, a thunder roars, and a girl shrieks. Ah! Candela's body convulses as she lets out a primal scream. Her face twists in pain. As the scream fades, the rain thins out and the wind stops blowing. Candela's body falls back to earth. Candela! I ran to her. I don't know whether it was the sky's thunderous roar or Candela's painful scream that startled Drake, but my weight has returned to normal. Candela! Candela! She opens her eyes and stares at me. Huh? Janice! What just happened? Why am I on your lap? What happened? What happened is that you were struck by lightning. Nothing. Don't worry about it. That was an accident. Drake, get Anna or Mr. Sherwood. They can use healing magic. Okay. Oh, wait, that's Drake. Okay. Drake has been staring at Candela in shock, but he slaps his cheek with both hands and sprints away. Candela, please hang in there. Anna will be here soon. She'll heal you. It's not gonna be. They're not gonna make it in time, right? They're gonna be there and then she's dead and they'll be like, it's too late. I'm not even gonna try casting it because it's too late. Damn, if only Commander was here. Anna. I wish I could have seen Anna too. Please tell her I said goodbye. What do you mean goodbye? You're going to be okay. You know, I'm really glad to have met you, Anna. To meet you and Anna. You two are my best friends. Candela, stop it. You're not going to die. She can't die. I won't let her die. I can't let her die. If only I had been faster. If only I had managed to stop her before Poe and Mrs. Sherwood were forced to cast that spell. If only I had been able to cast my own spells. If only. If only. If only. I'm sorry, Candela. I'm sorry I couldn't save you. I'm sorry. Janice, I'm sorry I couldn't help you. Huh? Help me what? Your madness. No one's been able to teach me magic. Not that one. Huh? I don't know what you're talking about, but you've done so much for me. You've been an amazing friend. Candela smiles. At first that smile warms my heart, but then it fills me with dread. What if I never see that smile again? Damn it, where's Anna? Why isn't she here yet? Of course she isn't here yet. Drake just left. He's probably running as fast as he can right now. Stupid me. We should have caught Anna while Poe and Oriel were fighting. What can I do now? How can I save Candela? Am I going to just watch my friend die? I want to do something, I need to do something, but I'm so powerless. Suddenly you cast heal on your own. Well, I wonder if you can cast heal. I mean, your traits are courage and willpower, but in the future you can cast everything. Janice. Yeah? Those white wings on your back, are those real? I can feel my eyes welling up, 1,000 emotions are threatening to burst from inside me, but I hold back my tears and answer her with a smile, trying not to let my voice quiver. Yes, Candela, they're real. They're beautiful. Candela closes her eyes, a beatific smile forever etched on her face. No one can take that smile away from her. Thoughts? Chapter 12! The Magical Mind, wow! That just happened! Huh. Then what was Colton and Oriel prepared to do about that? Like, they found out she was hallucinating, then what were they gonna do to her to stop this? Other than stop giving her mana, but she apparently had enough mana to cast a rainstorm. By the time Anna arrived, it was already too late. No matter how many times she cast Revive, Candela wouldn't open her eyes. It was painful to watch. Deep down we all knew it would be in vain, but each time Anna cast a spell we couldn't help but hold on to an empty hope. Anna kept trying until she was out of mana. Revive is a spell to heal life-threatening injuries, but it can't bring the dead back to life. We know that. Healing magic only works on living beings. Yes, we know that. But for once we want magic to defy logic. We lay Candela down in a shaded spot under a tree. We sit nearby and watch her in dreadful silence. The only sounds coming from Anna and Drake sniffling and the sounds of Rock being summoned by nurses doing makeshift repairs on the ward. Mrs. Sherwood loiters a few paces away, visibly shaken. Her gaze shifts between the battered building and Candela's dead body. Mr. Sherwood isn't here, and I said he left with Joff earlier. Poe slowly makes his way towards Mrs. Sherwood. I got someone to call the police. They should be here soon. How did this happen, Mrs. Sherwood? Mrs. Sherwood just keeps mindlessly staring at the adult ward. I don't know. Oh really? Are you sure it wasn't your potions? She slowly turns her head to Poe but says nothing. It was, wasn't it? So you know about them. Where did those potions come from? You're not going to talk. Should I come back with Commander Wolf? I'm pretty sure this is all he'll need to detain you and your husband. From there, she points at the adult wall. What? From my lab in this building. You made them? The potions were synthesized in your lab? They are artificially created? Yes. And they caused this? We don't know that. They could have, but there's no evidence of that yet. There have been cases of inmates losing control of their magic due to some instability in their minds. What we observe is that inmates who suddenly develop severe symptoms of psychosis are at a higher risk of experiencing loss of control of magic. Psychosis? You mean hallucinations and the like? Yes. Hallucinations, delusions, thought disorders, things like that. Candela Carroll was hiding her hallucinations. We brought her here as soon as we found out. We should have suspected sooner that something was amiss. While short-term memory loss is common among inattentive inmates, the way Candela Carroll kept forgetting even the smallest things wasn't quite normal. Wait, so this ward isn't actually a ward for adult inmates, but for inmates who have hallucinations? Yes, but not all of them, only those who suddenly develop new psychotic symptoms. For example, Candela Carroll was diagnosed with inattentiveness, and for years that was her only lunacy. When we discovered she had been hallucinating, we brought her here. Likewise, Fia Leone had been delusional for a long time, but we only moved her here after she started having auditory hallucinations. But child inmates who were already hallucinating prior to coming to the madhouse were able to stay in the children's ward unless their condition became substantially worse. Why is that? Why not everyone who has hallucinations? Oh, I think I know. Because you suspect that the newly developed symptoms are linked to your artificial mana potions. Inmates only start using them after they are admitted to your madhouse, is that right? Yes. But we have no evidence of proving that yet. We put those inmates in this building so we can observe them to verify whether or not the symptoms really are caused by the potions. This isn't evidence enough for you? Paul gestures at the building and Candela's body. I believe that Candela Kuro lost control of her magic partly because she was too excited to be visited by her friends. That would have caused her to be in an unstable mental state. Oh? Does that normally happen to lunatics? No, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was caused by the potions. I see. Paul nods, though clearly unhappy. There's one more thing I want to know. You call this building the adult ward, but it's actually a ward for inmates who suddenly get severe psychosis. Is it a coincidence that no small children develop the symptoms? Probably not. In other words, those who are moved here are inmates who have consumed your potions for an extended period of time. And inmates who reach 18 years of age without developing new symptoms. That's consistent with your official story of this being the adult ward, isn't it? Why are you risking this, Mrs. Sherwood? Why make your own potions? They're cheaper. Is that the only reason? Are you sure it's not because you want to make a nice profit from selling them? We haven't sold them to anyone yet. Lord Godwin is going to be our first client. I see, but I have a feeling there's a bigger plan for... Ah, it's that, isn't it? The Mega Project, a plan to turn Eclipse into a mad town. So you've heard about that too. You want Eclipse to be self-sustainable, and one of the necessities for that, the most basic of them, is mana. Poe seems to want to ask another question, but he changes his mind when a group of men in blue uniforms arrive. Looks like the police are here. Thank you for answering my questions, Mrs. Sherwood. Oh, what's going to happen now? But I think this can be continued in the next episode, yes. Alright, so leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter at DMindGaming if you have enjoyed. And I hope to see you again in the next episode.